This is Dr. Janet Piedilato with another two-card reading from the Mystical Dream Tarot. Let's see what the week ahead has in store for each and every one of us. We see we have the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Here from the Mystical Dream Tarot, we have a fish moving into the depths, and inside the fish, a place of quiet and of solitude. And rising on the tail of the fish is the symbol of the Ankh. Next to it, we have a vessel. In the vessel, we have a snake that appears to be rising. And at the very top, we have an orb. What do the cards mean for each and every one of us? The Five of Pentacles going within the belly of the fish, Pisces, moving within in a very mystical, spiritual way, a very emotional way, to understanding, to achieve a deep awareness, perhaps entering into communication with an inner voice. We can't do this in the midst of the chaos, the cacophony of the world. There's external chaos and noise all around us, and we can be caught in its delusions and its deceit. But if we go within, in a place inside ourselves, in a sanctuary of quiet, of peaceful solitude, silence, like the silence in the abbeys, where one seeks communication with the inner voice. Life can rise from this insight as the fish plunges more deeply, as we plunge more deeply. The Ankh of life is moving closer to the surface of truth. It's rising. It's helping us by our journey to the depths to have our consciousness rise. Waking challenges are going to be finding their solutions, not from our external eyes, not from navigating in the waking world. Our solutions are going to come from that quiet space inside us. And yes, it will help us navigate through the present, to see the past with eyes of clarity and shine light upon the future. We see the transient of life as passing, and yet we can better handle it because within the depths, we can find truth. In the Six of Wands, we have the alchemical vessel, the alembic. The cap is off, the cork is off. And our soul, our inner being of spirit, rises to meet the eternal spirit. We're rising to merge with greater consciousness. The serpent within is shedding the skin of illusion, which would hold us back. There's self-realization here. The grapes are ripe. The flowers are full. And there are leaves all around us. This is all creativity. This is all growth. This is the light of inner knowing. Everything is moving toward a harmony. Work will become a delight as we reach balance, and happiness will come because we'll be able to meet our challenges, like the previous card, where the seeker goes within the belly of the fish, plummeting the depths in order for consciousness, the Ankh, to rise, as we have rising here, our inner soul to reach that eternal spirit, the marriage that's going to join us to our origin and our destination. We're going to be better able to deal with our challenges and our sorrows. This is really a good reading, showing us that within these two cards, we go inside ourselves. We seek the solutions, not in the external world, but through the voice and the purity of what's inside us. And through that silence and solitude, we reach a communication through the dream gate, and we understand better and can deal with better whatever the world throws before us, because it's all passing, it's all transient. The voice inside us is waiting. The eternal began as spirit, coming into the pair of opposites with our soma and our soul. And the soma is the physical, but the physical in viewing the world with all its chaos, with all its damages, with all its sorrows and losses and challenges, this is difficult. This is not where we find our global positioning. It's outside of that, inside ourself. This will help us to carry our challenges and to navigate through the waking world. So this is Dr. Janet Piedilato. It's a wonderful reading because it tells us that each and every one of us comes from birth empowered with the voice inside ourselves. The question is, do we listen and do we communicate? Do we go through the dream gate and then retrieve the wisdom to help us move ahead? Have a wonderful week. Stay well, be safe, and listen to your dreams.